Hey my little aliens. Oh my. Hey my little aliens. Today I just want to talk about like a little topic. Okay, so and just y'all could do wherever, have me play in the background, doesn't matter, because I'm literally looking for some CC right now. So hey, not too much. But today I want to talk about the whole phenomenon I have on clothes. It's just very low riding pants, and this is just a tank top. Calm down. No, don't demonetize me, even though I don't have enough for monetization. Um, let's talk about G2 Monster High. And I ain't that good at editing, so I don't even know if y'all could get pictures for this video or not. I'm really not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. G2 Monster High was really something, to say the least. It was very disappointing to see how it was just thrown together. And I feel like the main reason we did not like it is because we felt like it was a slap in the face of, okay, you obviously don't care enough to fix the problem or to do something more with it. It was more like, oh, I want something here. Here you go. So that way y'all can stop complaining about not having Monster High. Overall, when it comes down to G2, I only had one G2 doll. My dad gave it to me for my birthday. It was for my 14th birthday. And it was the Dracula, the one that could fly, the flying one. Hold on, let me legit peel this up, because if so, I spelled falling. What the heck? Flying Dracula. I promise you, not Dracula. Dracula. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Where is it? This ugly thing. Go to bat. I had this one. And look. The stock photos, they look cute. Don't be deceived. That thing legit gave me nightmares. I immediately put her up as soon as I could for sale because she did not have this cute face. Like this cute face they're trying to portray her having. She did not have that. Like this one, she didn't have that. I'm gonna tell you exactly what she had. Oh my god. She had this weird, wicked smirk. And her eyes were cocked like a pistol. Like, I mean, they were hello. And she looked creepy as all get out. Like, as all of hell. I was so terrified looking at that doggone doll. And I was just like, yeah, she gotta get up at my house. And that's when I realized G2 really has lost her mind. Because when you go to G2 Draculaura, that was her worst era ever. That was her worst era out of all of them. Say what you want about G1, say what you want about G3, but everyone should be able to collectively agree that G2 was awful. God awful. Like, quite frankly, I don't understand or see how they had this doll there. Like, why was she even there? And like, it's like every last one of them. The only one that was somewhat okay, in my opinion, was Frankie. And it's sad that it was just Frankie that was salvageable. And Claudine was all right. I have to say I like her face up better for G2 than I do for G3. Look, y'all gonna argue me down. Here's the thing. One thing that always stood out to me about Claudine's face up, because I have Claudine as well, is the fact that no matter what, her eyes conveyed a certain, like, she has very open eyes. I think what throws me the most is G3, they gave her more like cat eyes, even though she's a Wolverine. And like, I also understand the whole, oh yeah, we're going ahead and we're adding new things, but like, why does her face up and Toilet's face up look the same? Like, y'all cannot honestly tell me that y'all look at Claudine and say, oh yeah, she has the right face up. Because, hold on, let me click on her thing. Let me maximize. You better get bigger. No. I know, I don't want to take a picture of her. I don't. What are you doing? Stop. I'm trying to get big on this face of yours that I severely don't like. You know, bump it. Can I zoom in? Okay. Like her eyes. Now y'all probably say, okay, that's not really cat eyes, but how pointy it is. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And my thing is, they can still convey that she's a Wolverine without the painted nose. I know if I ever do buy G3, I'm erasing the life out of that painted nose of hers. Quite frankly, I don't like it. They took away her pouted lips. Out of all the dolls I cannot stand, and the thing is, Claudine is my favorite. She's always been my favorite. Always been a Claudine girl. But I can't stand her new face up. And I understand some people are like, oh, but like, this is a new era, this is and the third. And quick question, correct me if I'm wrong, when the heck did she have freckles? When did she have freckles? I don't remember her ever having freckles. I don't remember that being a thing. And people are going to get mad at me when I say this. I understand the inclusivity. Okay? But Claudine was the only black character that was part of the main ones. And also she dealt with a lot, and I mean a lot, of different types of whitewashing. Like legit, when they did the Scaris Reef one, they made her gray. And we had a whole bunch of problems with that. I was one of the main ones. It's like, oh no, you're not going to do this to my Claudine. And most definitely not. No, Scares Rip, they made her purple. It took me a minute. They made her purple. And everyone else was able to keep their same skin tone, including Toralei, who's legit orange. And you couldn't let the only black character be black. Like, I didn't understand that. Also what threw me for a loop is how they just gave her, it's like, oh yeah, we're going to go ahead and she's no longer African American, she's Afro-Latino. Afro-Latina. I see what they're trying to do, but it's like, huh? Like, look, I understand that they want to be inclusive, and I'm not knocking no inclusivity. I'm not finna sit here and lie to you. I love it down to the knees, but it's certain things that I feel like G3 is trying to do that doesn't make any sense. And I know a lot of people are going to get mad at me for when I say this, but let's go down. First, we're going to tier from, let's go from G1 all the way to G3. This was really what it's talking about, because I wanted to rant and whatever, because I'm bored. I got nothing else to do. G1 was good when it came to putting monsters on the forefront. Like saying, okay, this is a marketable thing that you can do. I can say that I really love the whole thing of how the G1 came through with how they look. I legit bought her off Facebook, and she came in perfect condition. She just needs her fins and her shoes. Once I get those, it's up, and I'm gonna redesign her hair. I'm still have it like this, but the rubber band's about to pop off. But G1, wonderful, until you get to this problem, which is they could stand. See, slaying in the spirit. Slaying in the spirit. Hallelujah. Like legit, feet just does that, and I never understood that. I never did. Also, how like G1 was kind of problematic when it came down to the relationships. For instance, one of the relationships that I hated, and I feel like any Monster High girly or boy that grew up playing with Monster High, you hated Gil. I still got beef with that dude to this day. And he's not even real. Like, if I met him in real life, I would bust his tank just so he could be need to go and get some water. That's how much I strongly dislike that man. I hate that man. I hate him because it's like, you were all this and a douche for what? Because your parents are racist. Like, if I could describe him and Laguna's relationship, it would be literally it's like the woman of color with the white boy whose family is racist and countrified as hell. Like, I'm not. Oh my lord. Oh my Atlanta. This is awful. It is. Like, I literally can't stand them. Then it comes to Cleo and Deuce. Their relationship is not really problematic, but it's more like insecurities is filled within their relationship. And I did like that part of their relationship, that they were able to address those insecurities. Because Deuce is always looking at from the side that he's never good enough for Cleo because he's a Gorgon, one, and two, he's not as rich as her, and has much longevity as her. And I really feel like a lot of relationships, even to this day, is like that, where it's insecurities that really is breaking the couple apart, but they don't want to address it. But what I liked about Cleo and Deuce, they did address it. Then Claudine was like the single girl. I don't find it canon that she's with Toralei. I don't care. Are you with your mother? If she's canon lesbian, go ahead. But I was raised on Urban Monster High, if you know, you know. So she's with she's with Hunter from Ever After High. And I know y'all probably looking like, I know you're like, I am not. Legit, I have her sitting on her bed right there, and she is with Hunter. Hunter's her boyfriend. That's my canon, because it makes sense. I don't put him with Caesar. Caesar? Size? You know exactly what I'm talking about. The other wolf girl, I put him with Claudine. To me, her sassiness and his quick wittedness, but sometimes himboness, goes perfect together in my brain. But her betraying her friends and ending up with not only her sister bully, but her best friend's bully, and end up with Toralei. Blasphemy. Lies. Ain't no way you finna sit here in my face and say that goes together, because it doesn't. It really don't. Then we go with, who else was a couple? Hold on. Oh, Abby and Heath. Unproblematic faves. Love them down to their socks. Wonderful. Chef's kiss. And also Guya and her boyfriend. What's his name? Oh, y'all gonna kick me in my butt. Hold on. Look, it's been a while. I used to know all the names, and I know Guya Yeps by like the back of my hand. Oh, y'all gonna kick me in my butt. Let me go to the wiki. Hold on. Because I'm trying to remember which ones I have. Because I will tell you one thing. I never had their original, like, dolls. Meaning I never got their first dolls that were to come out. I never did. Never did. I know y'all gonna kick me in my butt. I get it. I have Dot Dead Gorgeous Guya. I need to get the rest of her accessories. Like, I need to get her bracelets, her earrings, her glasses, her purse, and her shoes. But I love her down to the bee's knees. And also, I have Dot Dead Gorgeous Draculaura. But the thing is, I need to get everything for her. Let me see. Let's scroll. Which one? Because I have her and her boyfriend. And hold on. Got it. Slow-mo, that's his name. Love's Not Dead. That's the one I have. I couldn't fix her hair for nothing, and I lost one of Slow-mo shoes, and I do not have one of her earrings. And I lost her glasses, and then I also lost the the brains, flowers. Like, it's so bad. But I think I have her necklace. No, don't have that either. I got so much stuff I gotta get for my dog. But her and Slow-mo, I really love their relationship. I love overall how they were, how they still are. Are they still together to do G3? They better be, or else I'm gonna have a riot. I just love it down. Next, G2. my complete silence to show my utter distaste for G2. G2 was cheap. It was boring. It was tasteless. It was very much last ditch effort to still get money grabs from the doll collectors and even like little kids. I remember, this is before, because hold on, what year did G2 come out? Because I need to tell y'all exactly what age I was. G2 Monster High release date. $2016. Oh, dang. Huh? I was 11. Wait. I was literally 11. I was 11 when this came out. It was from 2016 to 2017. You know it's bad and how short-lived it was. I hated it. I legit remember walking in there, and I remember there was a sale on G1s. And I was like, oh, dang. So me and my mom grabbed a couple. And when we went back to grab some more, it was almost like they were wiped out. So we got a couple of them more. And literally, as we grabbed the last few, I pull back a box and I see G2. And I'm like, what the heck is this? And my mom is like, what is that? Like, we're both like, brother, what's that, brother? Like, we both are like, what is that? And with that being pulled back, I was like, oh no, this ain't good. And so me and my mom, we just started going back to thrift, because we always did thrifting. We went back to thrift shops, back to thrift stores, getting G1s and stuff like that. But it was like everyone was grabbing G1. I was so doggone mad. G2 came out, and I was disgusted. Literally, in every sense. I was like, it's very much cheap. Even me as a kid, I could recognize how cheap and how non-effort it was. The faces, the poses. It was like they're still trying to, it was like, oh, making it more kid friendly. The style was gone. The flair was gone. The only one that I have is Dance the Fright Away Deuce Gorgon. And I have his shirts, I have his shoes, I have his bracelet. I don't have his necklace. And I don't have his glasses. I don't know where that is gone. But he's the only one that I severely did like, because I liked it, the fact that he did not have the bird chest. I know y'all gonna get mad at me for saying that. But y'all can't sit here and lie to me and say that the bird chest wasn't a thing. That's another thing I had a problem with G1, the bird chest. But another thing I did want was the Garden Ghouls Teresa Thornwillow. I did actually want her. The one thing that they did keep that was actually alright was Toralai's face up. I did like Toralai's face up. And I also did like how they kept Claude's face up as well, because that was my biggest thing. But I just didn't like how the other girlies basically looked like they got sandpapered down, and it was just like, oh yeah, we got to draw their face back from like memory. And it was a whole completely new different team, and it was like, huh, drawing from memory? We don't know what we doing. Okay, we finna see how we gonna do this. We gonna but oh, make it more kid friendly. Okay. How we gonna do this? Man, I'm about to get fired. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Like, I feel genuinely that's how they were looking at the whole situation. Because I would have said, man, go ahead and fire me at this point. Oh, ET, you have to. No, fire me. I'd rather be in prison. I'd rather be in prison. It was cheap. Very cheap. Very disappointing on how cheap it was. And it was like, there was no budget cuts. But my thing is, I think there's also during that time that they were also fighting with Bratz, trying to get, hold on, wait a minute, let me get that doggone, let me get my receipts. Hold on. Wait a minute. This was 2018. This was 2018. This is a year after Monster High 2 was a flop. And I'm glad they took that immediately off there and everyone showed camaraderie with hating G2, that we were all like, yeah, we're not doing that. I saw some people on eBay, and this is why I don't really care too much for resellers. I saw somebody on eBay trying to put G2 as rare, and when I tell you their ratings legit was hot dog water because they started rating them for filth. And then I went to Mercari, which I feel like eBay needs to enforce, is having comments. And they try to do the same thing on G2 on saying, oh, it's rare, never bought again. And people in the comments were like, you're lying your butt off. This should not be like $100 or $60, between $60 or $100, because it should be actually less than that, because no one cares about G2. And it was comments plethora, and you'll see, oh, that comment's deleted, that comment's deleted, that comment's deleted. But it's a plethora of people. Hey, I was even included. I was like, look, bruh, you over here trying to scam people saying that this stuff is rare. It's not. No one wants it but you. No one wants this dog on G2 but you. Like, you are seriously trying to scam these people because you want to make a quick dollar. And I don't blame you. Get your money, but not at the expense of other people. Like, and especially over a stupid doll that G2 dolls that no one really cares for. Please get it together. So, with all that happening, it was very much like people were saying that, oh, I really don't like G2. We all collectively agreed on that. G3 though, however, when I tell you it was like the floodgates of every type of phobia came out, I was like, oh my, we in for a doozy. Here's my thing. Here's my point of view on this. I understand big people can be vegans. I'm not saying that. But Draculaura is a vegan, and she needs blood. What even does Draculaura drink? Because she doesn't drink blood. And my thing is, wouldn't that make her scarily skinny? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny for real. I'm really being dead serious. So, fruits, vegetables, a lot of iron supplements. And also, a lot, since she's taking a lot of iron supplements can, even though yes they do cause, the side effect is they cause constipation, they also can cause you to lose weight. Now don't get me wrong, I have G3 Draculaura. I love her down to the shorts, but I was just like, okay, that's different. But I was just like thinking how my brain thinks logically. I was like, I love Draculaura down. Why would y'all make her a witch? Like, we already have a witch. Put Castor back in the thing, please. We already have a witch. Why would y'all try to make her a witch? And then you saw how people was just like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing, oh, she's a witch and everything in the same breath that she's a whole vampire. Those two, no. Like, it was pointless how they tried to do that. And it was literally, I was embarrassed. I was like, child, I'm gonna head out. That's how I felt. Then when it came down to, hold on, wait a minute, let me get the Werecats. Werecats, Monster High. Let me see all the Werecats that there was. Werbies, okay. Where's her name? Caddy Noir. When Caddy Noir came out, y'all gonna be mad at me. I didn't like her design. And it wasn't because she was on the thicker side. It was because they took away her fierceness, if that makes sense. Why did I look up Caddy Noir and the first thing that they have on Google is that she's a musical artist? Why, wait, she has, they have all profiles, YouTube and Twitter. When did this happen? I need to know who sung Caddy Noir's. Who's her voice actor? Karen Strassman? And then, who's the singing voice? Jordan Kane is her singing voice. Not us both learning something. But like, okay. For instance, when we talk about Caddy Noir's fierceness, when I mean fierceness, I'm not talking about her being skinny. I can give two doggons if she's skinny or not. This is what I'm talking about. This right here. This prime, full-on fierce face and everything. If this piece would just see full-size image. Okay, good. Hurry up. How her eyes look, how her makeup looks. And then you go to her new outfits and stuff. Huh? Here. And it's not, and again, before y'all say anything, oh, you say because she's big. It's not because she's big at all. The design of her outfit. The design of her outfit. I don't like it. It's too much pink. With the previous Caddy, she had, yes, her colors were pink and silver, but she still had other implements of color, if you get what I'm saying. Like her shoes, if you look at the previous video, you remember the previous photo, her shoes had hints of yellow in it. I legit have Caddy Noir up in here. I have like one of her. Hold on, do I have? I know I have more than one. Wait a minute. No, I have two of her. I have her when she was in her Boo York outfit. No, not her Boo York outfit. The one when she went against Toralei, that other movie. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't, please put it in the comments. Or if you do, please put it in the comments so every last one of us can help. And the one where they went to Scaris, I also have her. The 3-pack. I have every last one of them. Where Isabat, her, and Deuce Gorgon's sister. And literally, she still had pink and white, but she has purple. She still had pink in it. That's her main color, pink, but she has purple. She has white. Her shoes are white, and she also has like the logo of she has a flag. Is it either they went to the UK or Scaris? I could have sworn it was Scaris. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, Scaris. But I have her. And then when it comes to her Rockstar one, it's majority silver, but her shoes are blue. The newest one hurts my eyes. It's too much pink. I can't deal with it. It's not that I don't like it. It's just when it comes down to her previous design, her hair is more flowy. It's more frumpy, and it looks, and like I love her hair down because it was on the like a little bit curly at the ends, and the way it accentuates her perfectly. This one, they just seemed like they didn't really too much care about her design. It was just like, okay, let's slap this pink on top of pink with and put dashes of silver. They could have kept her previous outfits and it would have been just fine. Just take her previous outfits and put it on this body. It would have been so good if they just would have took her previous outfits and put it on this body. And also, it's the cheek makeup. maybe it's because I'm not a person that's really into cartoonish looking dolls per se. And when I say cartoonish, meaning the more kiddish side, to where they try to appeal to the more kid side. Like, okay, there's legit a picture of her. Like, here, okay, prime example. G1, she has pink hair. She has a little bit of the curled ends. Her face, fierce. Love it down. I love the outfit. Love the shoes. And this, I'm talking about, this is now the actual dolls, right? Wonderful. Love her down. And even her earrings. Yes, there's pink here. There's dashes of pink here. But it's still enough silver and white to distract me away from all that pink. Then this one. It's not even the same as her photo pictures, which I do like this one better. I'm not going to lie, but it's very much they did not care enough about Caddy to put in effort into her. Her hairstyle doesn't help her ears. Her ears look a little bit weird, and she doesn't have all her piercings. Like, give my girl back her piercings today. And it looks like they just don't really put that much effort into when it comes down to dolls that are not Draculaura, or dolls that are not the main ones, because Caddy, her previous doll, had some effort into it. But this one, and someone said exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, and so I love the body representation, but the outfit is a no for me, dog. So, and this is on Reddit. It says, yeah, when the design leak came out, I was so in love, and this isn't hitting for me. I love that she's plus size, but her body looks strangely proportioned, like her neck is so long and skinny. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then they made her tail super big for me, which I just wish they would have kept the bone straight tail look. I get it. It's supposed to be like, oh, she's a werecat, but I'm just like, it just doesn't look correct. Like, I don't know what it is. It's not. And before y'all go with the whole, oh, you're homophobic, you're fat phobic, this is that and the third. That's not why I'm over here upset. I legit have black and pink in my hair. But as you can see, the pink is loud, right? Caddy Noir's pink is loud. So she needs other colors to tone that pink down so you don't get washed out and it hurts your eyes. So if you pay attention to my hair, I did black at the top with only two in the front that is a mixture of black and pink. That way it does not hurt anyone's eyes when they look at it, and that way it's easier to look at. You get what I'm saying? Her newest design, the look, the like the literal photo for it was hard to look at. It hurted my eyes. I already have on glasses, so you know it's bad if I have on glasses and it hurts for me to look at it. It was too much pink, way too much pink. I could not stand it. And then you go with the actual doll, and it's very lackluster. Both of them, Caddy Noir, they need to take back to the drawing board. Very much so. They need to take her back to the drawing board. Seriously. Really, all in all, my main thing I think would mostly aggravate G1 fans is that they took the main cast that we grew up with and know and love for who they are, and they decided to add a little bit extra to it or completely change who they were. Like, for instance, Laguna being the full blown, instead of being Australian, she is now Latina. I still say she's Australian. She's Australian in this black household, because that whole thing that they try to do with oh, she's a spicy Latina, she like tacos. I did not like that. That was very, oh, y'all tripping for real. And then with Abby no longer having her accent. I understand the Abby situation, or not no longer having her accent, but I was just like, oh, this is different. When I watched the G3, I went in there with open mind. I was just like, the more as I met new characters, I was like, I don't know. But I most definitely would be buying Abby's G3. Love her design down. Very cute, very adorable. I hate Heath. Y'all gonna be like, are you serious? Yes, I hate Heath's new design. I wish, honestly, to God that it was not there. Like, that and Deuce's G3 design, they missed the mark completely. Why did y'all make him green? Why? What was the reason? And why are y'all trying to put him with Claudine? Of all things, bro. Just keep him with, it doesn't make any sense. And then they try to put Frankie with Cleo. I don't get it. And if you look at my other hand that's not done, you're anti-black. But hold on, let me see. Cleo and Frankie, I don't see it. I don't. Like, yes, they've been friends since way back in the gap. They've been tight since then. I can't look at them like, oh yeah, Frankie and Cleo, that makes sense. Like, let's be for real with a lot of things. For one, let's be so serious. Y'all cannot sit here in my face and say that y'all can see Claudine and Toralei being together. I understand that we want lesbian representation, but Claudine and Toralei, how Claudine is about her friends in general, you're going to sit here in my face and tell me that, oh yeah, Claudine would date her friend's bully that's also been bullying her sister and has been sabotaging every single thing that they have said, done, and did just because she wants to bother them and she feels like she has to get a one-up. Like, are we being so serious? She would date Toralei, and y'all are telling me that their relationship would not be toxic if they did date? Child, anyway. And then Cleo and Deuce, that was a match made in heaven. Guess they had their ups and downs, but they was locked in. Frankie, y'all could have kept the same main, oh Lord. Y'all could have kept the same main three dudes that was trying to get Frankie. There was 3 of them that wanted Frankie. You can still have a non-binary Frankie and 3 dudes after them. Like, literally, Frankie was that person. Point blank, period. 3 of them. 3 dudes. Over here talking about some. Shot it. Let me stop saying real quick. Y'all gonna put them with Cleo? Oh my raw Cleo. Boss babe Cleo. Cleo, the one that would end up telling you that she doesn't really like the way you dress if it ever push come to shove, or she's the main one that shops a lot. Cleo. The one that if she does not have her crunk, aka Deuce, that she might end up going crazy over the simplest facts. Cleo. Hey, if you like it, I love it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. My thing is, and also Cleo is, y'all are not gonna sit here in my face and tell me Cleo and Deuce are not the straightest ones in the group. Like, I get it. We over here want to include different things, but G3 needs to, like, I feel like some point it's getting to the point to where it's like, okay, this is just forced representation. Yes, I remember canonically Claudine being lesbian. Keep that going. If anything, put her with Frankie. Or if anything, put her with Draculaura. I could see that. But her with Deuce? Huh? And then her with Toralei? Huh? Child, at this point, it seems like they're just trying to throw stuff at the board and see what's going to stick. And since we over here, we love Mushire, we're like, oh yeah, we'll take it. No. Some of this stuff is bull. And I remember talking to my mom about Twilight being autistic, which I was like, that's a good way of looking at things. And my mom said something that I was just like, huh? She was like, how would she do her job? She's a boogeyman. Boogeymans are supposed to deal with screaming. I was like, yeah, and I was like, how would she deal with that? Because I know that autistic. I really want to see how they would do her take on her job. That's one thing I do want to see. I want to see her take on how she's going to do her job because her whole purpose is for her to be a boogeyman, like scare kids and stuff like that. And I know loud noises and stuff and stuff along those lines can literally throw her for a loop. So I want to see how they can cultivate her being in a job like setting. That will probably be a good insight for, and also some amazing representation for people that are autistic. Or for instance, I want to see them bring these two back. Oh, this is the face up that I did. Just a little close up. I gotta brush their hair. Their hair look like you've been through it. But I don't see them bring these two back. We need more dolls of those two. Because that was very creative, putting two doll heads on one. I know it probably costs like a lot just to even print it out and everything like that. But they need to bring those back. But I really don't have much else to rant and rave about and go on a tangent about. I don't want to bore y'all with all that. I just wanted to get some stuff on my chest about my thought process on certain things. I know some people like, okay, I agree with you. Okay, I don't agree with you. Tell me how you feel in the comments. In all honesty, I didn't even expect this thing to be this long, 41 minutes and counting. Well, overall, yeah, thank you for listening to me. And thank you for coming. Bye, aliens.